Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. I'm fixing my screen a little bit. It's not facing me as much as I want. There. That's better. It is Friday, which means it's time for Chibi Friday, and I am doing a whole new project. I've never tried to do this before, so I'm pretty excited just from the novelty of it. And I was looking up, oh, what size does it need to be and all this stuff. I'm going to make my first custom emote slash emoji for Twitch slash Discord. I have a list of greetings slash emotions that I want to illustrate, and I'm going to be using my mascot for Studio Mikarts, which I don't really do much with her actually. So this is pretty exciting because she's just been there waiting for her time to shine, and then here it comes. She's gonna be featured in all of these emoji that I plan to make. So today is the most basic, straightforward thing. I'm gonna make a hello emoji. So I'm gonna start what I usually do when I do any new illustration project is with some basic sketching, just trying some stuff out. So I'm not going to be working from a reference image right away. I'm more like, okay, what are the different things I could do to express hello using this character? It's interesting. I don't know if I've ever used my main sketchbook on Twitch before. This is my main sketchbook right now. I love these. I get them from Barnes & Noble. They are my favorite for just my basic sketchbook. That's my main sketchbook because it has the ring binding. It has a hard cover. It has smooth pages. I don't like textured pages. I like smooth pages that work well with ink and erase. The pencil erases good. If I do a sketch I really like and then I want to keep it, so that it's easy for that. And then if another reason is it's got perforated pages, so if I do really like it, I can pull it out without ripping it out. It's got the perforation, so it comes out nice and smooth. And so yeah, this is my, and I started this one relatively recently. What day did I do this? Oh yeah, I started this book this year. Oh yeah, here's the sketches I did for my cows illustration, which today I think I finished the final edits. There was more maybe I could do, but there's a point where it needs to end, so I think I'm done with the cows illustration. Anyway, so let's flip open to a new page, and for this kind of sketching I have a couple different things I might use, but I think for this, I'll use... Oh, Chappie just had a... I don't know what her deal is. What happened, Chappie? Chappie's my little dog, and she made it sound like she was puking, but nothing came out. Now she's just yawning. So sorry if you heard that kind of gross noise. I would say she had a hairball, but she's a dog, so, and she doesn't have long hair, so... Anyway, for this kind of sketch, I think I'll go with a... Just go with a pen. This is a brush pen. I bet they're all brush pens, actually. I kind of want like a fine liner type, but I think this one's way too small. Okay, I'll just go with the brush pen. What the heck? Oh, this one's too big. This little kit, and I have too many options. This one will probably be good. This Coco Ito, I have a... Yeah, it has this nice small tip on it. Okay, it's got this little rubber thing that I realize if I leave it off, then it dries out. So I always try to remember to put this little rubber tip back on here. So anyway, just so I remember what this was all about, when I come back to this someday in the future, I'm going to write the date and the subject matter of the sketches. Oh, Exie is here. Hello! Oh, well, I'll do a quick recap, I guess. How are you doing? So today I am, thank you for joining me as always. Always so happy to see you in the chat. I'm working on the first custom emote slash emoji. So I'm going to do hello. So I'm going to just start with some basic sketches. That's right. It is the 1st of September. I'm pretty proud of myself. I got started on time even though it was the first of the month, which I always forget that, oh, it's a new month. I need to update my charity of the month and all of this stuff. And I was like 1 minute late. So I'm like, that's close enough. I'm not even late. Okay, so hello, Ranger. Brainstorming. I'll put hello in quotes. I always just like to write what my sketches were about. And then when I look at my sketchbook 10 years later, oh yeah, wow. I can't believe that was 10 years ago or whatever. So the first thing I thought of when I thought of this is just have Ranger's head. So Ranger is a Shiba Inu, but she's not a natural color. She's like a black and tan, but instead of tan, she's got red. Shiba Inu, so it's like red, like, you know, like this color red. Not a natural color red, at least not for a mammal. Okay. So the first thing I thought of was her face, just straight on. Here's her nose. And maybe some happy eyes. And the mouth being open. And I thought if she had her paw up, like waving. Thought that might be a cute idea. And I double checked, I researched the Discord emojis and so on Discord it's called emoji, on Twitch it's called emote. It's basically the same thing, and indeed it just needs to be square, and then you can just size it to the correct sizes. So I'm trying to keep in mind that so it would be like within a square format. Maybe this is more square. So that was the first idea I had, but I'd like to do some more different ones because there might be a better idea waiting. So let's see, what's another idea? Maybe she's looking over her shoulder with her head tilted. So like her nose would be out like this. I still think it should be like an open mouth. Maybe the tongue's hanging out. I don't know. Tongue is hanging out. And so maybe with this one, she's looking over. Here's her nosy. And it could just be, she's just looking over like this. That's an idea. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna mostly do today, I think. Unless I come on one and I'm like, yes, this is the thing. Just do a bunch of different sketches. Just to see what are the possibilities. Oh! But it's the end of the week, so that's understandable. Hold on, I gotta look at these emotes. All of these different highs. And the last one is a raccoon. That's so cute. Exie says, doing alright, thank you for asking. You are welcome. A little tired, but all fine. So yeah, it's the end of the week, so hopefully this weekend you can just get some rest. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm also excited for the weekend. And Wolf is here too. Hello! How are you, Wolf? Yay! So glad to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just working on some different ideas for hello. For my hello emote. So what are some different ideas? I've got like... Hello always feels like it's coming from the front, and I guess that makes sense. And I don't have to think about it too hard, but I guess there's different angles. I could have something like this, but her head could be tilted to the side. It doesn't have to be straight up and down. So she has her The face is straight on, but the head is tilted. There's the different idea. Here's your nosy. And also, we'll have the eyes open for this one. I really like... I guess I should try one with the mouth closed, but I really like having her mouth open. This is like she's saying hi. Bloop. Okay, gotta take a drink. Just got my water here. I'm gonna take a drink of water. As usual, this morning it was so cold I needed to wear my hoodie, but now it's so warm I got my fan on and I'm still like, oh, it's kind of warm in here. Oh, Wolf is doing well too. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for looking at the vampire. I hope that you got a lot of that you were busy in a good way. That you like feel that you were productive. As Wolf said, been busy this week and missed the streams. Love the vampire. Birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Axie. Happy birthday to you. Ah, it's Exie's birthday. It's technically Exie's birthday now. Because Exie in a totally different time zone. You're welcome. Oh, thank you for watching on your birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. Do you have any fun plans? Or like looking forward to any so for me, of course, I would look forward to the birthday cake. The birthday cake. Okay, so I guess another sketch I could do. How about both hands? How about both hands up? Do both hands up. And for some reason, whenever I put the hands up, I feel like the eyes should be closed. So I'm going to draw the eyes closed this time. And I'll definitely... I always like to base my final images off of reference images so that it has some sort of sense of grounding in reality that makes it, even if it's Chibified and stuff, it's still like, oh, that's totally a Shiba Inu. But for now, I'm doing a super generic dog shapes. I mean, I did have Shiba Inu for 15 years, so I'm actually pretty familiar. That's why Ranger is a Shiba Inu, because I love my Shiba Inu so much. And so it's easier for me to do a generic but still Shiba Inu looking sketch. But yeah, so like the paws, I'm sure there's something way more specific about these, but these are what I kind of like it with two. Like, it's so happy. So that's my thing, is I like it to be really happy and energetic. Axie says, nope, just the usual day. We'll be playing games and thinking about getting old. Ah, but that's fun! I remember one year I did a Suikoden live stream on my birthday. I don't really stream games very much, but I still remember that. And that's the last time I played Suikoden, even though that's my favorite game series. I keep thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I want to finish that file. I want to finish that file that I started. So I'm going to do another side view version of hello. With a paw up. Well, it doesn't really look like it's looking to the side, but she is. She's supposed to be there. Feels so quiet in here now that I sang a song. And I'm not singing now. I do like the ones with a paw up. Even if it's nonsensical, like anatomically, if it doesn't make sense, I still like the idea that I think it gets the idea of a greeting across more. Because I didn't want to put any, I wanted to avoid putting any text on it because, you know, if it gets really tiny, then it's hard to read the text. So I just wanted it to be only, plus, like whenever it comes to language, I'm like, oh, but I want Japanese on there too. And then it just gets too much to make both English and Japanese, and it's no, I'll just communicate only with images. Exy, can I ask? It's okay if you don't want to answer. How old are you gonna be? And I'll just give you mine too. I'm 37. Just out of curiosity, so if you don't want to answer, you can just completely ignore that question. I'm just curious. Because I also like playing games on my birthday and everything. Oh, 24. 24. Oh, and Exy likes the pause too. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're getting the same feeling then. Yes, I will keep a paw. Keep the paw. I wonder if doing a paw bigger, as if it's closer to the viewer, and then also just because then it will be easier to see when the emote is small. So I'll try that next. Yes! Wolf says, is this for emotes? Yep, I'm finally starting! I'm finally starting my custom emotes. So I'm just starting with hello. So let's see. I really like the tilted head. So I'm going to try this tilted head again. But then I'm going to draw like a really big paw. So let's see. What do I put on this side or on this side? Well, this side there'll be more room, I think, because the head is tilting this way. So if I do a really big paw. And you can see the dew claw there too. Oh yeah. I didn't even put anything else in here, and I think that it's much better with a bigger paw. Yes. This is why I like to do a bunch of sketches first, because this is what I had in my mind, and if I just went with that, then I wouldn't have these more dynamic ones that are just like, and then the paw would have been small, and I like this bigger. Maybe I'll do it even bigger. What if I do an even bigger paw? All the emotes! Yay! I used to do stuff kind of like this ages ago when BBS, bulletin board system, was like the thing. So this is like a million years ago. But I used to make the custom emote reactions. This was before emoji even existed. Oh, I think they called them emoticons. Yeah, they were called emoticons back then. So it's been so long, and I have not thought this way before, like using a tiny little bit of space to communicate a single greeting or emotion. Okay, so I didn't leave myself room for two paws on here, so I'll just do one real big paw. Really big. And dew claw. And at this closeness, I think you could see the nails too. Nosy. And what if I do closed eyes on this one? I like the cute paw, but I don't know, maybe it's a little too big. Okay, things I'm liking. I wrote the eye twice on here, whatever. I do that a lot when I'm writing. Just like, I'll put like an extra hump on an M, so it's like, or whatever. I wrote eye. Things I'm liking. So things I'm liking. Big paw. And then paw up, of course. So the tongue out in some of them. Wolf likes the bottom left. This one. You like this size better than this size? So like this is the smallest one that I drew. This is more accurate. If the paw was right next to the face, this would be more like the proper size. This is like middle size. Yay! I'm so glad to hear it! Exy says they're looking so good. Looking forward to use them everywhere. Yay! I hope that you will use them. I'll be so happy. And Ranger will be getting out into the world finally. She's just been sort of sitting mostly inside my head. Ah, Wolf likes the middle one. Middle size better. Okay. Put a star next to that one. Yeah, I do think that it is a better balance because this, to make it square, the face would have to be cut off, I think. So yeah. Yeah, middle size. Okay. Middle size paw. Oh, this one? I wonder. I like that. I like that interpretation. Wolf says top left is like passing someone in the hall and waving. Yeah, it's true. So I like, thank you for pointing that out. So sorry this is going to be a lot more, because it's a brainstorming session, but a lot more thinking than just drawing, but since you pointed that out, that makes me want to do a more front-facing one, because I'm thinking of this hello like, hello, I'm here, instead of hello as I'm passing by and I'm not sticking around. And I do like, I feel like I like this whole idea, like I like this tilted head, because it's more dynamic. And I think I like the open eyes too. Okay, so let's try, I'm just going to sketch that a bit more. It's kind of coming through, so I'll just start on a new page. Okay, so I'm gonna, no, I'll keep using black ink. I was thinking of switching to a graphite pencil, but I think I'll still use the ink. So the idea is a tilted head, mouth open, eyes open. So this would be the body here. Okay. And the ears come up like this. And then let me look at that again. Yeah, I think coming up the side of the face that is going to be elongated, and then this side is squished, so having the paw come up here I feel like fits better. But I'll sketch both actually, and then that way. we can compare. Okay. Okay, and then the paw comes up. And it can't stick out too much because the square format kind of limits. Square format limits what we can do as far as going out like this, because I don't want a bunch of empty space either. Okay, so what if we do the same thing but have the paw on the other side? I'll do it. I don't need a reason why. It's funny. Wolf says one in astronaut helmet. I don't know why. Yes, I will do that next. That's awesome. That's just like stuff that they told us in all my art classes, which was like, you do all the craziest ideas first. Do as many crazy, ridiculous ideas, and then see what works. Don't decide ahead of time. Okay, but what if we put the paw over here? I put it kind of low. Doesn't feel as energetic. Maybe it's because I put it so low. But if I put it higher, it'd be covering the eye. And that's not necessarily a problem, though. Hold on. I'm going to do this. Okay. What if I hold my hand up and lean towards it? Hi. Okay, hold my hand up and lean away from it. Okay, it's actually kind of feels... Oh, interesting. It feels less natural. This feels less natural. It actually feels more natural to be leaning toward the hand I'm putting up and going, hi. It's like I just, when I lift my other hand up, my head just goes with it and changes to lean towards it. I have to think about it. I didn't put that. It doesn't have to be natural, but that kind of thing, that kind of thing bugs me. Oh, Wolf says, never mind. I think it's because it reminds me of Timo, actually. Oh, and Exy says, I think paw on the left side would be better for reading order. So this one, you think? And could flip, oh, and Wolf says could flip the first one if that's an issue. Yeah, I think I'll work with this one more. I want to do the astronaut helmet real quick, though, just for funsies. Plus, I do have my list that I'm starting with, but my idea was that I would just keep making them, so I could eventually make Astronaut Ranger. That would just be an emote down the road. I give her a winky eye. Okay. And then astronaut, let's see. There will be this thing around the neck maybe, and this is where the, I'm just going to do the, you know, classic fishbowl helmet. And maybe one of those ones where it's got little stuff attaching and coming around or whatever. Aw, it feels like being in class again. It's so fun working with you two, giving me ideas. This is a space-suited paw here. And here's like a panel on the front. Who knows what it does? But it's there. And here's a... This is like some reflective stuff on it. Because it's a shiny fishbowl. It's fun. This is so fun! Thank you two for giving me such great feedback. Live feedback, that's something that's different from school. We would like draw for like an hour and then give each other feedback. So this is really awesome. You guys can just be like telling me about it right now. Yay! I'm gonna put a star on it so I don't forget about it. Remember it later. Or you can remind me later when I get my list done and I'm like, what should I do next for an emote? And then I'll be like, astronaut. Oh yeah. Okay, so since this one feels more natural, I want to work with this like tilting the head towards the paw. So I'm going to try it with the paw higher up though. I think this is the first time I've ever live streamed my brainstorming sketching process ever. Maybe I've done it ages and ages ago when I was doing a lot of just whatever I was working on that I live streamed it and I didn't have specific themes, but I feel like I've never really live streamed this. Okay, so, and then what if we put the paw, okay, I'm gonna hold my hand up. So with my human arm, it's super long. It goes way up. So what if I hold it out? But puppy arms don't really go up like that. So maybe I'll hold it with my elbow. I know you can't even see what I'm doing. If I hold my elbow down and my elbow is bent, the top of my hand comes to like right around my eyebrow. So what if I put the paw there? Do claw and little claws on the tips of the toes. Okay, and then we add the eyes in. I've been thinking about, I did one with the tongue lolling out, but I think that lolling out tongue is a little bit more like excited than a greeting. So I think I'll keep it just so the mouth is open instead of like the tongue is like the ranger is so excited that she can't control her tongue and it's just like bleh. This is a little bit more controlled. The emotional level is a little lower. Maybe if I don't have it so close to the face. Ranger reminds me of a Robin Hood hat. What? Why? Oh, the word ranger. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh. This one? Exie says, I like this one most so far. This one right here? I think that maybe I'll just move the paw out. I'm gonna turn it because my hand will rest on this edge, so I'm gonna draw one this way. This is awesome. We are refining. This is so fun. Refining it like live. I mean, it makes sense because live stream, but with the paw a little far away from the eye would make it perfect. Okay. Okay. So I'll draw the eyes first so that I can make sure that I don't put the paw too close. Cute little mouth, and it's hanging open, going blap. And I gotta remember, I want this to be a tilted head. So the neck comes down like this. And then the paw. Okay, so what if we put it right here? Not covering up the eye. Toenails, and it comes down like this. Oh yeah. I mean, maybe I would put it a little bit closer, but this is it's getting a lot more figured out. Yeah, I think maybe a tiny bit in front of the face would be better instead of it's riding the line of the edge of the face, but this was definitely too close to the eye. Plus, then there's this kind of awkward bend, and I would like to just cover that up with the paw. Like, wait, how should the neck go? Because it's going to be square, so it's just going to be like that. I mean, maybe up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do one upside down. For the same reason, because my hand would be on this edge and it's sharp and it's annoying, so draw it upside down now. Just keep drawing it and drawing it to really get the idea. Basic face in there. Eyes. Nosy. Mouth. Oh, that mouth turned out so cute this time. Okay, and then putting the paw just like, okay, so hold on. I'm gonna hold my hand up again. So when I'm like waving hi, my hand is like straight up and down, but I do my head toward my shoulder. So instead of angling the paw with the head, I'm gonna just do paw straight up and down. Oh, but I want it to be like, maybe like this. Placement. Of course, this is something that even in the final drawing, it's pretty easy to edit something like, where is the paw? Just by, you cut it. I use Photoshop and you can just cut it out, put it on its own layer, and then you can adjust where the paw is. So it doesn't matter. Even if on the final one, I don't draw it exactly where I want it, but it's a good idea to work it out now and figure out, okay, where do I think I might want it? And then it makes the job easier down the road. And then she has the little Shiba Inu eyebrows. I haven't been drawing them much, but she's got those little... Just like all except for the white Shiba Inus don't have these because they're all white, so you just don't see them. Yeah, man, I think this is good. Okay, what do you two think about this one? Hello. Do you think that would be good if we just went with that one? We've got 15 minutes left, so I can still, well, a little bit more than 15 minutes. I could still try some other stuff, but I could start doing more prep sketches using reference images to get used to drawing Shiba Inus. Thank you. Wolf says, I like most all of them. Yay. Good. So I guess it means it doesn't really matter which one I pick. Oh, thank you, thank you. This is adorable. Donbus love. This is so cute. I can't wait to be a part of, and people can spread my emotes too. Because I love seeing everybody's emotes. Actually, puts lovely. Okay, let's stick with this one then. I'm going to. I have this blue marker. I use it for when I'm gonna be scanning something and I'm not gonna be erasing. Then I use these blue because when you scan it, this blue almost entirely disappears. So it's really easy to get the ink lines off and then you don't have to do any erasing. So I only do that when I'm going to be digitally coloring it or not coloring it at all, but I had it here available. So I circled this one to show, I'll put a star too just in case. So for next time that I know that this is the pose I want. So now what I usually do and what I'm going to do is move on to some practice sketches that are not necessarily representative of the emote, but just to practice drawing a Shiba Inu. Especially black and tan, because I did not have a black and tan. I had a red and white Shiba Inu, so for the rest of this time, I'll just do some practice sketches. So, this is what I'm talking about. These are my favorite dogs. Just look at them. Just look at this. It's so cute. So I'm just gonna sketch some of these. Because this black and tan is what a ranger is. Just she has, instead of the tan, she has red. Like crayon, fire truck red. More of them! I'll use your Pikachu one! Oh! I love seeing those! Emotes! So cute! Oh man, I love the Pokemon Sleep. Oh, is my camera out of focus? Let me get this. There, that's better. Pokemon Sleep I've been using since it came out. And so I got the plus, and so the Pikachu sings me a lullaby every night at bedtime. It's so cute. Okay. Let's sketch this Shiba Inu. Wait, you know what? For this, I don't want to use ink because the ink quickly gets in the way of itself and it's hard to see what I'm doing. So hopefully you'll be able to see it all right, but I'm going to use my favorite Animal Crossing graphite pencil, mechanical pencil. Just do, and I won't do the whole body because the emote isn't going to have the whole body, so I'm just going to focus on, especially focusing on the shapes. The head is very round, and then the ears are like these perfect little triangles set on top. Ah, that's something that I've been doing. I've been drawing it straight down, but it actually kind of goes out to the side. Yes, because it's so round. Round head. And real Shiba Inus have pretty small eyes. I always draw Ranger as a... Ah, I see. Ah, I've been drawing the eyes like this, but actually they go like this. I'm going to show you the difference. I've been drawing them with the flat at the bottom and then it goes up at the top, but actually it goes up and then it's flat on the top and then kind of round on the bottom. That's why. That's why I always do these kind of sketches, because even if I lived with a Shiba Inu for 15 years, I just did not remember that. So easy to forget. But they do have typical doggy nose, which is kind of squarish, but rounded. And here's what the side of the mouth comes, and then the little tonguey is poking out on this reference image. Bleh. The little tooth next to it. Then it just goes straight down. It pokes out a little bit after the ear, but then it goes straight down into the neck and then into the shoulders even. Or the chest. Like that. And then the eyebrows are like right here on top of the eyes. There's not really much space. At least on this one. Maybe the placement is different depending on the dog. I'm going to have to look at my own reference images for her patterns on her fur. Because I remember I made them. There's a few other unnatural elements, not just the color red, but some of the shapes are not. But I'll just draw these ones just for reference, just for practice. The inside of the ears are tan, and then the outside is a very distinctly black. So it's like there's a black rim around the ears, and then the whole face. Can't remember. I think there's a term for that. It's like hooded or masked or something. But there's where the black is, and then the black is also down. The black fur goes down here. Well, there's one. Let's pick another one. Oh, this one is so majestic. Oh, majestic Shiba Inu. This one has a more square kind of head. So the ears are set farther apart, and it's this almost completely flat along the top of the head. And let's see, so the eyes are about here. And then the nose comes out like that. Yep, this one has noticeably different pattern. Especially on the cheeks. This one that I sketched, that almost made these like little individual circles here, but this one just has a little, like a triangle, but it doesn't cut through the white part of the fur the same way. Fluffy, so fluffy. Oh, yeah, and this one's little eyebrow marks are a lot smaller. Just a little bit triangle right there. It looks like it has 4 eyes because I didn't actually draw the eyes in. So with the eyebrows there, looks like it's like a cool monster with four eyes instead of just eyebrows. Let's see, what's another one? What's another picture we could draw? Got 7 minutes. Oh, here's a straight on picture. This Shiba Inu is in a box. Straight on is great because the straight on is what I was going to be drawing. Oh yeah. Actually, it's almost a spider. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It just needs a few more and then it would be a cool Shiba Inu spider. Interestingly, so most Shiba Inus have the ears that are going up, but this ones are kind of resting out a little bit. Of course, dogs can do their ears like in this direction too, not just this direction, so it could just be whatever emotion this dog is expressing. And it's very, very, very round. Very round looking. And that's something I want to keep in mind, because something else I was doing was giving the sketches more of an angular human chibi style jaw. But this one especially is almost round like a plushie, like a stuffed animal. And from the front, the eyes are fairly round. You do still see the corners of the eyes give it that triangular shape, but I drew them too big. I drew them chibi size. That's okay, it's just a sketch. Alright, and that rounded square shape for the nose. And this puppy has really huge, so if I make these eyebrows dots as big as I drew the eyes, they'd be this big. Because in this reference image, they are as big as the eyes, but I drew the eyes too big. So I'm going to draw these eyebrow dots super big too. This doesn't match. And yet again, this is an example of how the fur pattern on the face is still slightly different, because it does not have that sharp triangular shape from either of these two. Of course, this might still be a puppy, so maybe it will. Maybe this dog have a more defined facial fur pattern later. I don't know. My Shiba Inu definitely changed his fur as he grew up. Not like he did it on purpose, but it definitely changed. He had a lot of black on his muzzle and stuff, and then it became all white after a couple years. So if this is a young Shiba Inu in this picture that I'm looking at, then I could see how maybe it would become more defined over time. Oh, and this is black down here too. It's almost like there's a bib like a bib of white fur coming down on all of these Shiba Inus. Three minutes? I think maybe I can get another sketch in. Oh, this one is so cute. Look at it. Looking up at the camera. So cute. Oh, it's so small. I gotta zoom in on this. Dang, it's so cute. Shiba Inu are so adorable. Just its little eyes. And they're actually pretty big. Relative to the size of the rest of its face. And then the nose, because of the tilt, the nose is a lot closer to the eyes because of the tilt of the head. And it just has the little gentle slope of the mouth. And it's round on the side and round on the bottom. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, this is nice too because I wanted to do the tilted head. So this is showing, so it's round and then it becomes like straight right about around the chin. It stops being the round cheek and just kind of comes straight down. And then over here, the roundness is cut short because it is leaning into its own neck. And then it's kind of fuzzy. Maybe it comes down a little straighter than that though. Oh, well, less than a minute. I'll at least finish the outline. And this one has smaller eyebrows. Alright, we'll call that good. Because it's just about to be time, so I'll hold up these last little practice sketches, and then next week be able to start just like a regular Chibi Friday where I know exactly what I want to draw and start drawing it. So, yay! Oh yeah, doesn't it? Actually says this one looks so adorable. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh, you're welcome. Exit says, thank you so much for the stream. It was really fun. Yeah, I had fun too. I'm glad to hear that you also had fun. See you on Tuesday. Yes, I'll see you on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be back on Tuesday with Inktober 52. So hopefully see everyone then. Either way, I hope you have a great weekend. Actually, I hope you have a great birthday. Thank you for watching.